Hey everyone, we are backstage with Miss Mary. Okay, this outfit is killing it. Okay, and you matched tonight. You matched some of the dancers.
I know.
Was that planned?
Well, I was talking to the dancers. No, I'm not allowed to talk to the dancers, first of all, so I don't. But, wardrobe contacted me, said, you got anything, Leopard? No, they didn't. They did not contact me. No.
It was just by chance.
I was definitely feeling their vibe. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. So tonight, one of the things that we talked about, and I know that Nigel is passionate about it, and he brought you up. How was it when you kind of found out that when they were talking on GMA, they sort of like made fun of like male dancers doing ballerina? I mean, somebody has been in the dance scene and knows how hard it is for men, even some women, to get in the dance industry. What was that like, kind of hearing that?
Of course, it breaks my heart, and I understand all of it. And my own father didn't talk to me for 2 years when I said I was going to be a dancer. And I mean, he eventually got over it, thank God. But there's a lot of kids out there that suffer, get bullied, and this was just kind of a national bully, that in the dance industry, and it shouldn't be acceptable in any industry, but especially in our industry. We just had to rise up and say something because it's not right. You have no idea what kids go and why shouldn't everybody be dancing? It's like one of the most beautiful things. Nigel said it so amazingly about the arts and dancing in general, and just to have anybody punished or bullied for that is just, crazy to me. And to have one of our local newscasters, or national newscasters who, say something like that, like he said, it took us back, and it was just like a stab in all of us, because I can't tell you how many countless friends I have seen over all these years that have suffered, that have been kicked out of the house, that have been suicidal because they want and they feel the need to dance, but there is a pressure in that family unit and friends that, tear them down for doing so. And bravo for all the kids that do come forward and make it out of that, because you are the real heroes, as far as going against whatever society, whatever your family thinks. We only live one life.
Exactly.
There's only one life.
Well,
and if you know who you are and what you want to be, you just got to be that, because you can't live somebody else's life. I mean, I know people that live a false life. I feel so sad for them, because I absolutely got to do what I love to do, and my father eventually came around because he saw I had a passion for it, and no matter what I was going to do, I wasn't going to change. And I told him, I said, because he goes, well, you're going to be a bum. I did go to college. I was going to be a physical education teacher. My father was an educator. That's what he saw me. I was the only one following in his footsteps. And I told him, I said, I don't care if I'm broke. I don't care if I'm living out on the streets. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be a dancer. And because usually he could always change my mind. He could not change my mind this time.
Yeah.
And, a few years later, he went on, he lived long enough to see me on So You Think You Can Dance. He lived long enough to see me become the United States champion. And, he ended up being very, very proud of me. For some kids, they are not that fortunate with their own family and do not have the support from their siblings or their parents. So you can only imagine what that's like.
Yeah.
We so want to, get our parents' approval. I don't care how old you get. You still look to, what do you think about that? And then when they pass, you just miss that so much, being able just to call them up and let them know, hey, I did this, or hey, I did that. And then one day it's just gone. So when that is ripped from a child and they're kicked out of the house, I mean, it's horrific.
Well, beautifully said. I mean, that's why this show is so important. So thank you so much for talking to us and being so passionate about it. And that's why the show is amazing. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. So those are some passionate words backstage here from Mary Murphy. Keep supporting So You Think You Could Dance. And these dancers, it's coming soon, the finale. So make sure you're watching each week here. So You Think You Could Dance. 2-hour episodes now. Yay!
Two. Woo, woo. That's right. Yes.
All right. Keep watching.